So this is my 2-month lock update. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you will stick around by subscribing to my channel below. And if you're a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for continuing to watch my videos. So this is my 2-month lock update. And so far this month, I've noticed thickening in my roots. This month it was very thick. I don't know if that's, showing its progress, that it's starting to bunch up now and starting to lock. But I did go ahead and do my retwist early this month. I did it at the 3-week mark instead of waiting till 4 weeks like I was intending to do. I just found that it was just getting, it's almost like a chia pet. It was just getting so big, and it felt like it was rising. And the fact that I have short locks, I also deal with the fact that they don't always lay down. I always have to kind of just spray them down if I want them to lay a certain way. They kind of just stick up, especially if I don't tie my hair down. And this month I haven't been doing what I should be doing. I'm gonna put it that way. I have not been banding my locks when I wash them, but I only washed them 2 times this month. 2 weeks after the previous week, 2 weeks after the previous retwist, and then I washed it when I did this month's retwist. So why haven't I been banding my hair? I have no excuse, just pure laziness. I don't know. I just didn't feel like banding it. But I did struggle again with the separating of the locks. They started to, of course, merge together, but it wasn't as bad as it was last month. I did notice this month that my locks were not separating as much. So that was probably another reason I really didn't find it really that necessary to band them, because they weren't unraveling as much as they were last month. I'm noticing that they're starting to stay together. Maybe like the ends of my locks are unraveling, but at least like the part where the roots are, or where it begins to regrow, and then the part of the twist, I'm starting to notice that it's not coming apart. And I did notice that a lot when I was retwisting, that I found a bunch of parts that were already mended together and they were not separating. When I tried to, comb a little bit at the root, I got that part that was already meshed together on a lot of them. So also, let me see if I can find one. Also, I'm noticing I have these little, I don't know what you would call them. They're like little buds at the end of certain locks. You can see it there. And at first, honestly, I was cutting them off because they just seem like they should not be there. And I'm like, well, why do I have these little buds at the end of certain locks, and it's not all of them? Should that be there? So I started cutting them. And then I did my research. I started watching a couple of videos, and others with locks are saying, to leave them, they will eventually lock into your lock. So I don't know. I've been leaving them alone since then, but I'm still like having the urge to just want to cut it off. But I'm going to not do that. I'm going to leave them alone. I'm not making any promises, but I'm telling myself I'm going to leave it alone, and I'm going to let it do its thing. Also, I think I'm noticing budding. I'm trying to find a good one that I feel like is budding really well. Maybe this one. But there's like a bud or like a thick area right here. So I'm not sure if that's budding or not, but I think it is. And it's on a couple of them. Like even this one that had the little bud at the end. It's pretty thick right here. You can see like the thickness right there. So I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. At the 2-month mark, I thought, I don't know why I thought, but I thought my budding would start in later months. But I think I'm starting to see it forming on certain locks. And this retwist, I did listen to myself from my last update. I did try to twist in the direction that I wanted the hair to fall. So as you can see, of course, my hair is, I'm looking in the mirror over here. But as you can see, I tried to form it, I want to say in some type of like pixie type of cut looking situation. I don't know. I just needed to do something because I felt like in my last update it was looking very awkward, and I know you're supposed to go through the awkward stage, or but I don't want to feel like a stage is awkward. I still want to feel beautiful. I still want to feel cute. You know, you want to look good at all times. Even if your hair is doing its own thing, you kind of just want to manage it the best you can. So I think with this one, this retwist, I'm pretty happy with how I styled it, how I got it to lay in the direction that I actually wanted. So that was good for this month. This is a week old retwist. This is not fresh. So like I said, I did the retwist a week early. So this is coming up on day 7. So I'll let you see what it's doing. I think she's pretty good. I did try to get my parts as straight as I could. As straight as possible. But I still feel like my roots are just so thick. I feel like they're just getting unruly. Which is good for this, you know, for my locks, of course. That means they're maturing, and I'm happy about that. But they are just, I feel like after my retwist, I feel like a couple of days in, it's starting to look like, did you even do anything? Did you even do a retwist? So I'm trying to just go ahead and enjoy each phase, because of course my hair won't always be this short. So while it is this short, I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to just be like, okay, it's short, wear it like a shortcut, wear it like it's a short little do, and don't worry about it. But other than that, everything else has been pretty good. I haven't had any major issues. I don't know if it's growing, because like I said, my hair is short, but I feel like it's growing because I don't know. I may feel like it's growing, but maybe it's not growing, or maybe it's growing and then it's shrinking up and I can't notice it. I'll say that. But I do feel like it's getting longer, and I feel like I am gaining a little bit of length here and there. So I don't know if I should continue to do these updates every month, or should I just wait maybe until my 4th month to come back. You know, I just don't know if I should keep telling you guys monthly updates, or would you rather have it be pushed out? But Of course, if I notice anything that's different or anything that's standing out to me, I will definitely come back within that month and say something. But so far, so good. Still shampooing with my Suave clarifying shampoo. I have considered purchasing Design Essentials. Think it's called the Moisture shampoo, whatever it's called. I'll put it on the screen or I'll show a picture. But I'm thinking about purchasing. That to add a bit of moisture to my locks. I have not been conditioning my locks, but I'm starting to feel like maybe I should start conditioning them. So I'm definitely just considering just starting to condition them. My thought was I was thinking about waiting until they matured more and kind of fully or mostly locked before I did that. But I don't know, because sometimes they do feel a bit dry even though I am spraying the rose water and using, the oils in my hair. But other than that, I think that's it, you guys. Again, if there's anything else that comes up within this next month, I will definitely come back on month 3 and update you guys. Otherwise, I might just wait to the 4th month. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching and take care. Bye, guys.